So in the last video we have learned how to upload and how to accept and uploads from your customers using UploadIt app. As you can see, we have a nice upload button here, and now in this video I'll show you how you can actually change the style of a specific button. Alright, for that simply go to change button style, and here you will find these values as empty. There will be like no values in there when you install it first time. So these are the optimized values that I'm using for this particular product. But for example, you can see that one of the style, it's coming on the right side of the screen. So I want this particular variant to come right under the button. For that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change certain settings. For example, if we increase the width of this button a little bit more, then automatically the variant will come down, right? So instead of 300, let's make it 350 and click on submit. And now let's go back to the page and refresh it. Right, so as you can see that the style is down now and the button is looking much better and professional. All right, so that's so easy. And same way you can do a lot of things. For example, if you want to increase the text size of the button, like this is too small, then you can go ahead and increase the settings to let's say I'm going to increase it to 40 pixels. Click on submit and refresh. And make sure that whenever you use an upload button, then check the specific URL on the mobile also, because 80% of the traffic comes from mobile devices, right? So in that case, you need to make sure that it looks pretty good on the mobile device. So let me just refresh it once. All right, looks good. I don't know if it's updated or not. But for me right now the text size is pretty good. And what else? You can, if you want, you can use a choose file option. I don't need it, but if you choose a file, for example like arrow or something that point at the button, then in that case it will appear right next to the click here to upload. This area is a blank area, and here you can simply put any image that you want. Typically I don't use it because of course that's not needed. And also you can play with the different kind of backgrounds. You can match it with the theme. Black is pretty good to me. I like black. All right, with the white it's like nice contradicting colors. Click on submit. Let's just go and refresh it. All right, here you go. So black is a little bit good with this theme because it's matching out. All the text here is in black color, so the button is, it's looking pretty good to me. It's very clear and clear call to action. So the black it is. All right, so that's all. It's pretty good. Then you don't need to play with margin and padding, but I want to show you what happens. For example, if you increase the button padding to 100, click on save, go back and refresh the page again. Okay, you can see that it's the padding size, it's going to increase the height and the width too much. Okay, so it's typically I like to leave it as a default. You don't need to do much with it, or you can play with some other numbers if you want. Point is that button should look good on the page. It should stand out. Your customers should know that it's easy to use. No, the 10 is better. Sometimes when you click on submit, all right, it can take certain time for the page for the app to process the request. So you might need to wait for 1 or 2 minutes sometimes. All right, otherwise most of the time it's instant, but sometimes you need to wait for it. And you can, it's a good practice if you can match the look and feel of the button with the buy now button or the add to cart button. It's totally up to you, but if you want, you can again choose from the multiple styles and ways. You can make it a little bit of grayish, like this, and you can like brightness like this, and you can change the color, I guess, like this. We have taken the color right from there, and if everything looks good, you can of course change the RGB sliders to make it look dark and any ways you want it. The point is to match it with the page button if you want. And then finally click on submit, save it, refresh the page, and there you go. It's still a little light. It's not matching to the buy now button, but you get the point, right? You can adjust the button the way you want. So that's all in the button settings. You can of course change the text here. If whatever you want, it will come right on the button like this. Okay, and the rest of the settings I have already shown you. So thank you for watching this video, and I'm gonna show you next video about multiple images. Thank you.